So finishes Gateshead 2, Newcastle United 3 in our first pre-season friendly at the International Stadium, and we were 2 goals down in the first half. Second half, we were much better. ASM looked a little bit, like the first half. Second half, much better. He's shown up, absolutely fantastic. Elliot Anderson got into the goals as well. Jay Turner-Cook, the young lad, came on and he actually scored a good goal. Louise, tell us your game today on the match.
Okay, so I thought it was a really lumbering start. Longstaff wasn't quite himself. ASM, yeah, lumbering. So I was quite worried. I wondered if it was a bit of a showcase for people we might be selling, chance for them to show other people what they can do. And I thought, well, if that's what he's showing, then there's not going to be a queue at the door. It did get much better. I think it wouldn't have been fair if we'd absolutely smashed Gateshead. That wasn't what it was about. It was about forging relationships. It was about us just getting gently back. I mean, some of the lads, not many who played, but some of the lads have only just come back. Gateshead are a bit ahead of us in terms of when their season starts. So, I don't think it's representative of anything that we can expect going forward. It was lovely to see some of the academy lads out. Nice to see the 2 Mileys both getting on the pitch together. That was nice. Happy with the results. Weather terrible. Not so happy about the green strip when I saw it against the green pitch, actually. So, some good stuff, some stuff to learn.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when we went a goal behind, I thought, I think this could be an upset here. And then, look, Newcastle didn't really get going, didn't they? I mean, ASM had a good chance midway through the first half. As a cracking save by the goalkeeper. And look, at the end of the day, all right, I mean, Gateshead deserved the second goal at half time. It was a lovely round of the keeper, kind of. And then 2 players on the line, and he still found the net. I thought the Gateshead were really good today. I thought
they were.
I thought they were tough to crack. I thought, Mike Williamson's done a fantastic job with the Heat.
Yeah, you should be very proud of them. I thought they played really nice football, and they kept their composure. They came straight back at us after we'd got one back. They didn't sort of collapse and think, oh, that's the end of it now. Yeah, it was. They have a lot to be proud of there. I quite like their Steve Wern guy. I think he was. Yeah, I thought he was really good. One of the goal scorers, and also I'd give an honourable mention to Ollie Thompson, who is no relation. But I thought he was good.
Yeah, fantastic. Let's talk about Alan Saint-Maximin. I mean, everyone's saying that, he's going to be on his way. I mean, he's not in the Eddie team. He's not Eddie Howe player. I thought he looked really sharp today. I mean, look, he did first half. I didn't think it was just an okay. Second half, much better. The real Alan Saint-Maximin, his skills and flicks and running as well. I thought he was really good. And I hope if he carries on that form, then I think you never know. I hope he stay. I really do hope he stay.
I like some of it. I agree. It looked like he didn't show up in the first half at all. Second half, there was absolute flashes of Maxi. He at one point didn't finish when he absolutely should have again though, and you still think, all of that talent, but there wasn't finished. I know he did then later score. So I'm still not sure, and I'm also really worried that if he can be like that across one game, if he can start so poorly, then turn it on, what was it that was said at half time, if anything, that made him change? Because we need second half, if we're going to keep him, we need second half Maxi all of the time, and I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's hope he comes back on Tuesday if he does play it and does the same thing again. But look, he's got so much talent and he can do what he can do. But look, at the end of the day, I mean, if he does that and just step up and show us that he's going to be that player, I think he's going to have a good season for us.
I like him. I like his heart towards the fans but that talent, unless that talent can be turned into success, then it's wasted talent for me.
Yeah,
it needs to lead to our results, and at the minute I don't see that. Much as I admire some of those touches are phenomenal.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll look at the team lineup. Yeah, people say there's 7 defenders in that team. And also look at that team as well. You take out ASM, I think it's like a shop window talent to sort of shop a window formation as well, sort of thing. Those
Yeah.
players will come in. I mean, when I look at that squad, Juan Vesa is not even in that team. That guy is done. He was done months
Completely
ago.
done.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He was done.
Yeah.
He was done. But if you look at the pluses today, Elliot Anderson looked good. I thought Danberg played well. I honestly thought Trippier, I mean, led by example. He was fine. And other than that, I mean, the young players come on as well. Lewis Miley came on as well. He looks a talent. Turner Cook scored a winning goal. He looks a talent. It's good to see Ashby come on as well.
Yeah, I think it was, as I said, I'm really pleased to see the two Miley brothers playing together. We've got a tradition of brothers playing for Newcastle, so I'd love to see that coming more in the future. That would make me happy to see them two doing well together. I thought young lad, Turner Cook, came from the academy, really, really young. Ex-Sunderland, came to us from Sunderland, but I'm prepared to forgive him for that. And that, you know, to keep that composure and do what he did, we have got so much to be positive about for the future. And the other thing that I would say is it was really nice. I don't know if there was a three-line whipper on them or anything, but it was really nice to see the big names there supporting them. So Tonali was there, Anthony Gordon was there, Isaac was there, sitting at the back. Just great to see that they're there with the team, you know, being one team.
You just mentioned the name Tonali, Gordon, and Isak. I expect them to play on Tuesday night as well. And Bruno Joe-Linton may come into the fold as well against the Ibrox. I should be there as well. And I should be the fan cam. I should do in fan cam over there as well. And yeah, I mean, do you think Eddie Howe will be pleased today with the workout today? First game in?
I don't know. Probably not, because I think he's got such high standards. The first half was lumbering. He would not want that, I don't think. He probably didn't want us to get some kind of cricket score against them, though. So I think by the end of it, he would probably think that was fair and something to work on. The first half was not good. Yeah.
I'm going to kind of agree, because that's not what Eddie Howe wants to see, and I don't want to see that as well, neither as well. And if you look at like players like Jamal Lewis, I mean, he had a game today. I think he did okay. Link up well. I thought touch was there, but I just don't think he's going to be here next season. I mean, if he stays, I wish him all the best, but I don't know where he's going to fit in for me.
Yeah. So Manquillo, I didn't think had such a great game. I think he was maybe being showcased as well. I thought Jamal Lewis had not a bad game at all, actually. I thought so. I would have scored him higher than you, but then no change there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, like, I mean, he didn't first drop, he didn't kick the ball down, he didn't cause any trouble, you know what I mean? He's just being patient to get his team, and that's what he's got to do. So I like him. I mean, I like Jamal Lewis, and if he does decide to move on, then I just wish him all the best, and I support him whatever he decides to do. But it's good to see Lois Karius came in as well. Lois Karius came in.
Yeah, he's good. I was laughing a bit at the Gateshead. So they had two goalies on as well. The first one, I thought he was channeling his inner Nick Pope a bit. I could see some of Nick Pope's play in the way that he approached the game, which was nice to see. I don't know how he's doing, because he's still got that hand injury, hasn't he? So he can't play, I don't think, at the minute.
Wish him a speedy recovery very soon. The one plus sign today was Elliot Anderson. I thought he was excellent. Scored one, set one up, and I tell you, this is the future for this kid. This is really, really good, and he's a bright spot today.
Yeah, I thought by sort of midway through the second half, all of the green strips right in front of Gateshead goal, we looked a bit like a green bell pepper, where like loads of them seemed to be there to get. I mean, I don't know if that's ideal, but they were like in a clump. But there seemed to be so many more of them, because they were covering more ground and doing well. So yeah, I think positive by the end. Young lads have given us lots and lots of hope. We need to get some sales. And that, I don't think necessarily did a great job of showcasing the ones that could go.
Great stuff. And we've got Rangers on Tuesday night at Ibrox for pre-season friendly. Again, it's Alan McGregor testimonial. 8,000 Newcastle fans be up there. And can you see a massive change on Tuesday? Do you expect to see players like Gordon, Isak, Tonali starting?
Well, do I think they'll all start? I'm not sure Tonali will start. If he does, it would be, I think there's either going to be a cameo where they all get just a little bit of a run out. But if it was a more serious game, then I don't think I'd see Tonali yet. We might well see Gordon. I'd like to see Bruno, Joe Linton. I'd like to see them out, definitely. Yeah, so I think it'll be more serious than this game was, but not as serious as if it was, more of a real game, a real, Premier League game.
Good stuff. And one more thing as well, one last question. What you can marks out of 10 today for the game, for the whole 90 minutes? What's the marks out of 10?
6.
Fair enough.
What about you?
All of it, I'm going to say the same, 6. I'm going to say 6. Even though we won the day, because the first half wasn't great, second half was much better. Gave it 2 halves for me, 6. And you know what? I mean, I thought Gateshead were good today. Defend so well.
Yeah.
I thought Newcastle could have done more better. I mean, shots blocked from Gateshead, good defending as well. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 today. I can't lie. But we got that win. We got a win under the belt for pre-season. I expect better on Tuesday at iBox, and it's onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah, I have no doubt it will be better. I think that was poor at a 6, but it was all right for it to be poor at a 6. I would have hated, as I say, it, to have been, trouncing Gateshead. It wasn't about that. Mm-hmm. So in all of those circumstances, I think it was fair enough, is how I would rate it. Fair enough. Looking forward to seeing what's to come next at Rangers and in the States, and excited to see it.
Fantastic stuff. Louise, thank you so much indeed for coming on our fan cam. You're the first one to do on a fan cam after the game. And you know what? Let's hope we do many, many more. And I will do you backstage. Thank you very much indeed, Lou.